Good Zook. Hi. Good Manny. What's good, Peter? Good NQ's finest. What's up, Cairo? What's up, Bella? Talk. Hello. Good morning, brother. What's up, CTB? How you been? I'm good, bro. I am good. Hey, what's up, brother? All good day. Have a great day. Appreciate you, bro. What's up, Alan? Good afternoon. Good morning, brother. What's up, Gideon? How are you? I'm good, brother. What's good, Buffet? What's good, Sahal? Fabian, what's up, brother? Football, what's up, dude? Playoffs Halliburton, bro. Playoffs Halliburton. What the hell is playoffs Halliburton, bro? What the hell is playoff Halliburton? What's up, Mungro? What do you think drawn liquidity is for today? Friday's high, minimum. What's up, FA? Is that US 30? No, this is NASDAQ. That's healthy for real, bro. I mean, shit, good for him, though. What's up, 34 trades? What's up, Yusuf? What's good, Charles? If the Halliburton, if the Pacers beat the Cavs, I've been. Your org video helped me a lot. The org video is a really good video, to be honest. I need to figure out. I have a schedule. What do you think of today? Today's great. Why do you trade the continuation contract in Q1 and not the contract of the month? It doesn't really matter. Right now, I'm on the contract of the month. Um, Never trading FOMC again. LOL, lesson learned. I know you preach it, but I learned by doing. Hey, man, that's how you learn. That's how I learned. I just kept getting burnt every time. How do you put the labels of the trend line to show them always on the right side of the screen? So this isn't a trend line, brother. This is a horizontal ray. So if you take your horizontal ray tool, you mark a level. You can go to settings and write whatever you want. If you have text alignment to middle and right, it'll show up there. That way when I drop time frames, it'll always be there. I'm bullish as well. The key today is just going to be finding a high probability long. That's all. We just got to find a high probability long setup at the right time from the right level. I will be primarily looking for longs. I mean, London lows looks like it's going to be taken, but ideally I'm looking for longs, yeah. I'm actually speaking. Oh man, at 10. What is he speaking about, bro? Makes big. He's gonna make a big trade deal announcement with Key Starner. Who the hell's Key Starner? Some UK shit. He said it. I swear it's a very big day. Man, loser, bro. What's the Prime Minister of UK? I mean, waiting for Trump's speech. If I get a classic model long, I'm taking it. That's all I'm gonna say. But we might have to wait. We might have to wait till, bro. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. We might have to wait till after. I mean, Forex Factory is only giving it an orange folder, but I don't believe that one second. I'm bullish. He starts speaking at 10. So in 30 minutes. Like that's like the worst time. That's just enough time where like it may affect the market before because it might be choppy, but it's also like right at the center where you would want it to be better. You know? How much money you make monthly? I don't know. Depends if I get a payout or not that month. If he speaks at 10, and I'm assuming it's gonna make a big impact, yes. White color hurting your eyes? You gotta lower the brightness then, brother. My buys. I'll be looking for longs. I don't even think I'll take a short. I think I'll just wait for it to show, especially because the whole Trump situation. Better just to align with, make it as high probability as possible. Align with a higher time frame. S&P with ES at London lows. Yep, that is true. 5 minute give short setup to the lows. Maybe. I might short if I found a setup that's in the 15-minute civvy. I don't see no 15-minute civvy all the way up here. Guys, I'm bullish. And if I don't get longs in the morning, I might actually trade the afternoon. So I think I'm just gonna be very patient towards longs. I wouldn't want to see us retest the daily civvy. I mean the daily BISI. That's quite low. That's very low. We should be speeding up towards this high. Why is my bias bullish? It's just bullish order flow on the daily chart. Yeah, we could have another leg down. Bro, Ryan, someone approached me in my gym and was like, yo, are you GatieTrades, bro? I'm like, what? I want to work out. Wino live yesterday. I was live yesterday in the afternoon session. It was FOMC. I don't trade morning of FOMC. Should we wait for 10 a.m.? Yeah, did I forget my water? I'll just drink this. I'm bullish. Should you wait for 10 if you want to? You famous now? That's what I'm saying, bro. Can't even work out in peace, man. I'm joking. It wasn't that big of a deal. Will you do everyday stream? I've been doing everyday stream for a year now, brother. Tell speaks on every. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. Maybe the market won't actually go crazy at 10. Maybe it'll just. How can we meet? We can't. I don't want to meet you guys. I want to live in peace. Man, due to my class that is going down, so what I sell. Best prop firm right now, it's definitely Alpha Futures for future space. There's indicators that Mark London and yeah, you can use that mark. Mice were never live. Why are you telling me, bro? Why not me? Because I don't trust you guys, bro. I'm not trying to meet someone random and get robbed or some shit. Get stabbed. I don't know what you guys are on about. Like if I know you, like we've been talking and stuff, yeah, that's a different story. But not some like random person that we're like, and we haven't even talked in like private. Like, isn't off intraday? What do you mean intraday? Trailing? No, it's not trailing. Do you have a personal Instagram? I don't actually. You guys trying to rob my model, bro? I know you guys. No, I'm joking. Want to meet? I'm not a serial killer. I swear. You still talk to myself? Yeah, sometimes. Can you share your template candle settings and candles? Yeah, I'm gonna make a video on it. But if you want to look at it right now, it's just this D9, 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 and everything's black. But I'm gonna make a full video on it. Nice try, dude. Proprietary really tries to hide before 10 a.m. Will you see shorts? No. I still think we can go potentially higher, so I'm not gonna demand higher, but I'm not gonna flip my daily bias just because we took out the Friday's high. We could retrace lower. I don't know if it's gonna be a full reversal. All I know is daily order flow is bullish, and ideally I'm aligning with that order flow towards a higher probability objective. Friday's high. Oh shit, I just realized you changed from the bullish candle from green to gray. That was a long time ago. But yeah. Is there any king that marks Asia in session in London? Yep, it's called ICT kill zones and pivots. Alright, we got 1 minute till open. This is a very choppy open. Trump speaks at 10. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. How do you trade without music? I don't want music. That's not going to change much for you. No, honestly, it is, but it's hard to say what. If it's anything like when Fed chair speaks, then usually we just wait till after. But we'll just have to see. I don't mind taking a trade before. The only time I don't want to trade when there's a Fed speaking is if I see like the erratic movement, you know? So I'm just going to have to kind of gauge it. I think that's the best thing I can do. If you really want to be safe, then just wait till he's done. Come back at like, I don't know how long he's going to be. If you really want to be safe, that's the best thing to do. Appreciate you, Andrew. Here's a very big announcement about the tariffs or something. Yeah, you only trade power of 3? Yes. Orange folder set up DLL is clear. Most likely news will trade towards DLL. It's possible. Do you usually take trades after open or before? I never take trades before open. He's speaking about a possible trade deal with the bitterness should be bullish. Where are you from? Canada. Capital preservation. Yeah. If you got a now trade, it's all you. All right, you guys know the drill. Yep, Thomas already knows. We're gonna be minimizing chat, focusing on tape reading, trying to read these signatures in price and so forth. So. Please. See me. Okay. All the accounts are on the micros. All right. As always, you know the drill. Opening range gap, closing price previous day settlement, opening price today. These are your quarters. We're going to remove the 0% because 0% is just New York Open. I want to see us move lower now. All right. We have accumulation pre-market. I'm watching London lows. This gray line right here. See if we want to get there. We do have an SMT right here. As of right now. But I do think it'll break. Pretty slow to begin. I mean, not slow, but so far, no fair value gap or anything uneventful. It's printing with a nice body, but it's also printing pretty slowly. Usually it's a lot faster. Let's see if we get London lows there. It's pretty much like one tick. I'm going to annotate this 15-minute bullish fair value gap. This one is important to me because it's right below London lows. It's also right at 25% of the opening range gap. So I will annotate this fair value gap. See how price trades into it. See how price reacts, I guess you can say. We are currently putting in a fair value gap. Potentially a first presentation. I'm zooming in to see if there's a volume imbalance. It doesn't look like there's a volume imbalance. So no first presentation there. Immediate rebalance. I want to wait till we put in a fair value gap. We should be putting in imbalances. If we have regular algorithmic delivery, we should be putting imbalances, right? Imbalances, so strength. So being patient. We touched 50% of the bullish fair value gap there. $25%, and I like the reaction. There's nothing for me to get long in here though. There's no first presentation. There's no, I mean, the CIST is all the way up there, so I'm not even really into that. That's kind of high. You could turtle soup if you're really aggressive. It's not my style though. If you were to turtle soup, you'd probably enter like now, stop like here. I don't know, something like this. If you trade turtle soup, but I don't. Too aggressive. Making it lower low there. See some expansion. We also put in an SMT here. So we have two sets of SMTs now. SMT there and here. Again, nothing for us to get long off of anyways, so Market doesn't seem ready. Doesn't seem ready. We could still get a lower low. I mean, we have a 15-second breaker if you want to be that guy, but not enough for me. Expect a 30-second. Yeah, I just kind of want to be patient. It could just move higher here. We got the 15-second breaker and it's changing the state of delivery, but I'd rather wait, at least for a first presentation. Maybe like if, I don't know, we get a market structure shift here or something, and a fair value gap, can get long off that. Hopefully it doesn't take out the high just yet. Okay, that's good. I don't know, maybe we get market structure shift for value gap. We'll see. Pretty slow. Not really what I'm looking for. No lack of speed. So I don't know. Market could be held until Trump decides to speak. It's a possible scenario. A very possible scenario. Pretty uneventful, pretty slow. No fair value gaps put in yet, so I'm going to be patient. We have this large 3-minute bearish. All right, we get a lower low there on S&P, taking out the sell side. Maybe we get a fair value gap in this move, lower. We take out the low here as well. This will become a change in the state of delivery, and I think I would take this CISD if it forms, just because of how we touched the low, the fair value gap on the 15, and if we get a fast, if we can get a fast, like, I don't know, inversion here, for example. First presentation, by the way. $50% opening range gap could be a draw. At least we have a first presentation now. We are trading very low though. So if we fail to get here, if we fail to respect this fair value gap, I'd probably expect, I don't know, this low here maybe. See if we inverse first presentation, see if we get a CISD. If we do, that'd be a pretty good trade setup for me. Okay, we got long like here. Stop there. Even just that is like 1.5R. People to stop at the body, you get like 1.8. 30. We didn't get the inversion there. I have to see the inversion at least. Get the inversion, we can get in with like 15 pawns on one asset and 7 on the other. I like the speed that I'm seeing here. 10 seconds. All right, I'm in this trade. My stop is a reinversion of first presentation. So I'm going to put my stop here for now. Like if we reinverse first presentation. So let's annotate this. If we reinverse first presentation fair value gap here, I'll close the trade manually. I mean, you know what? I'm just going to hold it. I know we reinversed there, but I'm going to give it a chance because it is a little bit sloppy. I'll give it a chance. We never got the change in state of delivery. We never got the breaker block. We could. We got the inversion on ES as well. So I like this long. Looks like we might get choppy here. I should have seen speed. I was expecting speed higher on the next candle, 942. We didn't get that speed higher. That was like the first red flag. But I will give it a chance. Next 15-minute candle opens. So could be a next 15-minute candle open low high. It's possible. It's possible. If we do make a lower low, hard to say where we'll go. Maybe this fair value up here. It's possible. 50% of the daily wicks, possible. All right, new 15-minute candle open. That's this candle. Let's see if the bulk of this candle's range can be higher. Downside, the 15-minute bullish. Still below London lows. Trading to the low of the 15-minute bullish. So if we don't get a reaction now, we may hit our stop loss. I took this as a classic model long, but maybe I should have been looking for a reversal. But okay. Maybe we held on to this too long, but I've already like accepted the risk mentally, so 3 minutes until the macro. It's hard to say whether or not we'll get stopped. I mean, that low we put in is at the low of the 15-minute BISI, so I really do like that long. I mean, I really do like this long, but we'll see. I wouldn't go back and change anything. I mean, we could have waited for a CIST, but I don't demand it. Not in a classic model. Getting really close, and we're out there. So we are making a lower low. That's okay. So we do take out this low. We have to be really cautious with our next trade. We do take out this low. It does put in an SMT for now. And I want to take first presentation again. But we could move lower here. But this would have to start aggressively wicking if I'm going to trust it for a long. Because we're looking for a long off the 15-minute. So unless this next candle just, boom, displaces higher, I wouldn't really trust another long from here. Not at this time. So I'll give it. We'll give it like 1 or 2 minutes. If the next 2 or 3 minutes we don't get a move like this, probably not gonna go higher from here. My eyes would probably jump to this open fair value gap. I think we will get there, just based on this candle's closure. Let's be patient before we try again. The macro is approaching. That's your macro. Like this low inside this fair value gap, that's a nice setup. Also aligns with 50% of the daily wick. Deep discount. I wouldn't want to see this get touched. Pretty bearish open. Yeah, I mean, we could have waited for the CISD there, but I'm not mad about that trade. The next candle very well could have sped up. All right, let's see if we can get this low. What is this low? It's the side from Asia. I don't want to keep marking out discount arrays, but because if we were really bullish, we would have respected that 15-minute fair value gap I went long off of below London lows. If we were really bullish, so if we're gonna come all the way down here, it's fine. It's not. It's not. Doesn't mean we can't be bullish. It is in discount technically, so. But I would demand a very obvious reaction from this level if we're gonna get continuation higher. Also have to keep in mind Trump speaking later. Oh. Didn't really get the touch there, so I'd probably wait. We did get really close though. We did re-enter the 15-minute BISI. I mean, that's what matters. Discount PD array. So I mean, we'll see. First signs of bullish order flow would be inversing this large fair value gap. I conclude we could still respect this one if we start to aggressively wick. Like if we just shoot up all the way there, well, kind of like our original trade idea. But we'll see. 50% of that bearish fair value gap. Oh. So just waiting to see. Probably to start speaking. I don't know how impactful it is going to be. We'll just have to wait and see. We'll just have to wait and see. It's best to just stay patient for now. We have Trump speaking in 5 minutes. I don't know what's going to happen. So it's best we just wait. It's best we just wait and see. There's really no way to know. There's really no way to know. Made it a red folder. Interesting. They made it a red folder. I've never seen that before. Not on the same day. No, Trump doesn't speak every day. From orange to red, yeah, I know. Trump speech? Yes, almost. On MNQ, first presentation we use differently. Then when they put in another fair value gap? No, same one. Oh, this one? Yeah, possible. You'd have to draw it like this, but yeah. Interesting. Targeting all the way down. Asia lows. It's possible. I'm not really bearish, but it's possible. Some of you are looking for Asia lows. I'm personally not looking for Asia lows, but that's just me. You already hit Asia lows? Nah, this is Asia lows. Asia starts at 20. 21.45? You can use that, but Asia lows is all the way down here. No, you're good, you're good. That's a good idea. It's the first discount. Alright, let's lock in here for a sec. Yeah, I really don't want to take this just before Trump speaks. But we could take it on an eval maybe. No inversion there. Because I mean, if we're bullish, listen, whether Trump speaks or not, if we're bullish, we really shouldn't be exploring down here. So, like, we're really at that pivotal point in price. Then again, I don't want to click buy when Trump speaks. I don't know what's gonna happen. What if we just like boom, you know? Like, I don't know. It's possible. I don't want to gamble news, but the whole model presents itself. It's really hard to not. We'll just see what happens. Technically, I could buy this as a classic model long. Never got the CISD. Thank God I didn't click buy there. I'd probably be feeling like shit right now. Oh, you know, to be fair, I probably shouldn't be looking for a classic model here. I should have waited for the CISD because I'm expecting it to be the protected low of the session. I'm not just trading a leg higher because I'm not expecting it to come back down. So it wasn't a rule break, but it was a mistake on my end. I shouldn't have entered on this inversion. I should have waited for the changing the state of delivery. And I will make a mental note of this. Because yes, it meets the criteria for a classic model, just accumulation, manipulation, distribution. But you have to understand the context. I'm expecting low of session there. If I'm expecting low of session, that means it's a full reversal. The thing is, it can align. It's technically not a rule break. Like, I win trades like that all the time. But, so like, it's not a rule break, but yeah, I don't know if I'll make that adjustment actually, because I do win trades like that all the time. It's a very strong inversion too. I'm very surprised we didn't at least take out the high, but it just means we're probably going to see the move higher later. We haven't taken out any buy side, not even none. I don't remember this is the last time we took out a minor buy side. So, okay, Trump, what you got for us, buddy? See if we get signs of bullish order flow. That would be reclaiming this as a bullish fair value gap. You could even view this as a CISD. Let's see what Trump's saying, bro. I'd be willing to get long in here before, like on an eval. I don't think I'm opposed to it. Let's see how the speech is going down. I don't see anything live on Bloomberg. I know I see it now from Fox. That started speaking. Why are people in the Trump chat saying long or short? What are you on about, bro? I don't know. Not technically a CISD, not on this time frame. But I mean, this is. Like, this would technically. It's not really a protraction model. I'll probably still deviate this leg. We can just watch this. We can watch this idea. See if we get above first presentation. It's right here. Reality, I need this as a balanced price range. In the city right there. Equal highs right here. Yeah. I don't know if Trump's speaking yet. I don't think it started. Into that reclaimed fair value gap. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's ready. That's what I was thinking too. but we'll see. It's a good thing we staying patient. Oh, it's an SMT. I'm just gonna speak, yes. Get this 30-minute BISI marked out. If you don't respect this 30-minute BISI, then we're done. We're probably gonna go all the way to Asia lows. The long won't happen today. Damn, Andy's pumping. Wait, the video's pumping too. 117? A lot. There's the rate of sell side. No price action here to get for me to get long off of. This would be your CISD. We can just mark it like this. 50% of the daily wick is right there. Hmm. 4-hour bullish as well. We'll see. Signs of First signs of bullish order flow would be this inversion. Really bearish. %50 of the daily wick right there. This would be your CISD. I don't just like chase longs the entire day, but like I am still bullish. Just have to wait and see, I guess. We got 50% of the daily wick. Doesn't look like we're getting a fast conversion or anything. Getting really bearish. Oh. And no signs of bullish order flow, really. Right at that 50% daily wick level. See if we get the inversion or not. That would be your first sign. Really slow. It's like, even if it does inverse, even if it doesn't give you a change in the state, it's so weak and slow that I don't even know if you could trust it properly. Would be a full model. So accumulation, redistribution. So it would be your full buy model. I like these equal highs. Yes, might give the inversion. Oh, yes, already gave the inversion actually. Ugh. Do get the inversion there. World's slowest inversion, but nonetheless, an inversion. Like the worst CISD I've ever seen in my life, if it forms. Small bullish fair value gap right there. This is very slow. Very slow. We're so deep in discount right now. I'm pretty surprised we're not getting a clean buy program. I don't know, but maybe it's just waiting because the Trump situation, or it's waiting for the afternoon, maybe lunch. But usually we get really nice buy programs from levels like this. Not seeing any of those signatures of a buy program right now. The future, my chart is bugged. 1 hour FEG hasn't said anything yet. PM session might deliver higher. I would expect it to happen later if it doesn't happen now. Yeah, you can't take a long in the lower time frame when you're bearish on a higher time frame, bro. No direction. I'm not bearish on the higher time frame. I'm bullish. It's a nice candle. be your low of session. Not that we're trying to pick bottoms or anything, but you watching Trump speak? Nah. This is the worst day ever. Like it is bearish. Like it is perhaps bearish. We're still respecting that inversion level. We get 50% of the OB. It's so sloppy. It's not even funny how sloppy it is. We get a bullish fair value gap here. Should be a nice protraction model. I mean, if we can get the closure here, I'd actually consider this. We got the closure on ES. All right, I'm gonna give this one a try. We took out the short-term low. We got closure above. Starting to see some signatures of potentially bullish order flow. Slightly de-risking on this one. So we'll see. Big closure above that body. Both right on it. Actually, we did close above it slightly. Putting in a bullish for value gap. A good sign. We'll see. We did the hard part. I don't see myself taking another one after this. So if this doesn't deliver the reversal, then probably just call it a day. I don't really see anything on the 5, 10, 15. I mean, the open 15 there, but if we get there, it'll probably continue. So throw that all the way up there, and we'll see if how this expansion takes place. This is like low hanging fruit. I like this objective though. We'll see if this OB can hold, deliver higher pricing. I don't want to deviate. Yeah, I don't want to deviate the protraction model because this wick is pretty extreme. So we'll focus on the 930 deviations below 10. We do have an S&T right here. But there's an S&T there. I want to see speed. Willingness to go higher, not a willingness to go lower. Not breaking the S&T as of now. I like this trade because it has a lot of upside potential. Like, you could hold this the entire day if you really wanted to, man. On paper, I might, but for now, I like this high, somewhere in this range. Ten 1030 might give us the range of a new candle. Potentially could deliver the move. We'll throw this up here. I'll mark this out as more annotations you do, the better chance it plays. That's the first thing you learn as an ICT trader. The more annotations, the more it plays. If it's not going in your favor, just keep marking out PD arrays until it goes in your favor. Nice speed. kind of don't see myself partialing. I kind of just want to leave my stop here and hold it. Kind of what I want to do. At least we can get these equal highs. By the way, you'll notice the fair value gap there. So I'm seeing those signs of bullish order flow. You can see we got the speed at the level we wanted to see speed. 1030 did trade lower. See if we get the inversion here now. But like I said, I honestly think I'm just going to accept the risk fully, leave my stop here. If you want it to be aggressive, this isn't a bad break-even point. Short-term low below 1030. But I think this is a trade where I just want to say, you know, TP or nothing. We do have a bullish fair value gap right here. As such, see if that holds. Getting into a discount fair value gap. Name is a yes. Low covers this volume imbalance and that wick. I don't want to see this close below here, but it might. It's been sloppy, so looks like we may get aggressively stopped out here. Putting in a bearish fair value gap. See if we inverse this or not. Looks like we're not going to. But I think I'm just like fully accepted the risk, so I'm just gonna leave my stop. Looks like an institutional overflow entry drill. CISD, it's your breaker. It's the bearish unicorn setup. I'm just surprised. Like, I really don't see us making a lower low here. But could have the wrong bias, who knows. We do have an SMT with the equal highs that we wanted on ES. Like all the rest in liquidity is higher. Bullish on the daily. So it's a good trade, in my opinion. Been holding for quite some time now. 1026. Looks like the end is near. Perhaps the end is near. I mean, we took good trades. Can't complain too much. Inversing that fair value gap. We do have an S&T here. Last line of hope, I guess. Last line of defense. I mean, the swing low wasn't taken. A really strong reaction. We did reclaim this. But if we don't get past this inversion, and I mean the SIBI, it doesn't really matter. It's just staying really heavy. You can see that 2-minute bearish fair value gap, for example. Really clean. Really clean. We saw the speed. Was a good idea. I'm not mad with how I traded. I think we traded pretty well. And I still think this move higher is going to happen. But maybe not today. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. Eventually. I'm going to terminate it here. I have and it might come back all the way to Asia lows. I guess it's possible. It's a really sloppy deep retracement on the daily chart, but possible. C'est possible. Oh. Oh. Also, with Trump just speaks and then everything just pumps up like crazy. This Revive got inversed again. I'm already out the trade, by the way. There you go. So we tried longs twice. Those are good. Honestly, not mad with the performance. I'm gonna stay here and watch though. I'm curious if it just randomly starts to spike up. I wouldn't be surprised. Stock market was doing really good. I don't see myself taking another one, to be honest. Wonder if this just if it took me on, it's gonna rip. It's okay. It's not the trade I want to be in, anyways. But we'll see. I'm gonna stay here and watch. I feel like I don't know. We could just have the wrong bias, but it's possible. Like as soon as Trump speaks, that this shit just rips higher. When will Trump speak? I think like any minute. I just hit my maximum loss limit on my longs about 1 point before it spiked. I'd have been 1K in profit right now. Fully my fault, but goddamn, that's okay, bro. How old are you? 22. Trump in shorts right now. It's hard to say. This eval, I took it on both. Trump either gonna dump this or pump it. Why is everyone so bullish? I'm bullish on the daily chart. Where are we watching live? Or you can see it on YouTube if you want. Muted? No. I had to sell them at the bear CIC. Unfortunately, didn't get filled. It's okay, bro. What chart do you use for SMT? Not 107 minutes ahead of one. It's not 10 minutes ahead, bro. You're 10 minutes behind. How many funded have I passed this year? I don't even know. Bullish on daily doesn't mean bullish on lower time frame. Yeah, you're right. That's why I waited for confirmation. Trump speaking. Don't trade until finish. I won't be taking any more trades. Chat. I am cooking. Nice, bro. Central bad dating range as well. We were in premium. This is definitely a deep discount. Lock your account. I'm not gonna overtrade, bro. Would you suggest 5 copy trade account with TopStep or trade individual? If you've never gotten a payout, I took 2 losses, Addy. If you've never gotten a payout, I wouldn't copy trade 5 accounts. I took the same long here. I didn't manage my position. I just kind of left it. I thought we were gonna get a really nice expansion, so I just kind of trusted it. I also longed the first presentation inversion here. It wasn't a bad trade. I could have waited for the CISD. That would have protected me. It would have been higher quality, but I still don't mind it. I'm still bullish. I don't know if it's gonna play out now or later. It could be just a timing thing. When Trump speaks, how to recover for loss. Just keep trading the model until you win, brother. Took a fat loss today. That's okay. Yeah, I took 2 losses today as well. We will try again tomorrow. 2 losses enough. Yeah, it's all good. Me too, Don. Took minus 600 loss on an eval when I was at 52K, 51.3. Now we'll get it back. Yeah, you'll get it back, bro. You're 140 from passing now. So you have to do 1 more day. Respect Gatie, you're banking every day. The haters that don't want you don't know how good you are. It's okay, bro. I'm not here for them. I have gotten many payouts, but recently lost the confidence given how the market has been. I bought 5 evals with TopStep and thinking how to manage the risk. Yeah, I mean, if you've gotten multiple payouts, you trust your model. If you don't have confidence, what gave you the confidence to just purchase 5 TopStep evals, bro? 941 reversal was looking so clean, but cooked me instead. 941. This, bro, at this exact moment right here, I really thought this was gonna go, you know? This would have been a BPR. I really thought the next candle was just gonna, you know? I was wrong. I'm out. Take care, brother. Took the sell. There's a model. Nice, bro. When does Trump stop speaking? I don't know. We can pull up the stream. We can pull up the stream here. Let's see what Trump's saying. Here he is. He's not even speaking right now. It's still just the picture of the White House. So, because that's how I traded for a long time. Really interesting. Lost my money. So they need to eat as well. They ate, bro. Pre-market, London, going into 9:30. Man's late to his own meeting. Look, I'm not gonna give any. It's not advice, but if I had to predict, I truly think when Trump speaks, they're just gonna use it as a reason to just fucking send price higher, or it's just an inside day, meaning that we just stay at 50%. Like we don't make a higher high or lower low. Like we just go like this the whole day, and then another time we see higher. I learned a lot from you. Appreciate you, bro. Took the sell. There's a amount. Nice. You could trade tomorrow with all the FOMC members. Yeah, I don't mind that. If Trump mentioned his tariffs be going down, he said it's good news, but just because it's good news doesn't mean it's gonna react nicely. No, I'm not gonna trade afternoon. I already took 2 losses. If I took only 1 loss, then in reality, we should probably just not. If honestly, like I said, you really want to be safe, Trump speaking, just don't talk. Just don't bother. Cause bro, it's not even just like Fed chair. Genuinely, when Trump speaks, like anything could happen. If you guys remember those, like a month ago or something, bro, the market would just do like nothing, and then as soon as Trump speaks, like candles that are like making up your whole screen. You gonna trade the afternoon? No. Why are you not looking for longs? I did. I took 2 longs. I got stopped out both times. Long at 10 and we pray we'll pass our fundeds. Long at 10, brother, it's 10:50. Market not moving until you talk. Yeah, I agree. I think it stays held 50%. Can you clear balance price range real quick, and how do you use it? When I see a balanced price range form, I use it to gauge order flow, because once we have a balanced price range, we shouldn't be respecting. We should be not trading. You shouldn't be trading back into a balanced price range. Why were you long? I was bullish in my model formed. Maybe NQ is still in 1 hour premium of range. Yeah, if you look at the 1 hour dealing range, but I don't know. You wouldn't look at the 1 hour dealing range. You look at the lowest low and the highest high of the day. This is your daily range. Unless you're expecting this low to get taken, then you would mark out more. But you're not. If you're bullish, you're not expecting the daily low to get taken. So we'll just see. You like these longs? I'm not gonna try again, but you could try again if you wanted. Trump speaking. Let's see. Note this Trump speech. So for example, this is a balanced price range. Once we leave it, it shouldn't come back. Apparently Trump's speaking now. Let's see what's going on here. Am I allowed to even stream this? Oh well, who cares? I hear it. It's probably muted.
That They'll also be fast-tracking American goods through their customs process, so our...
I don't think I'm allowed to stream this, bro. It's too late. I already put it on. Whatever, who cares?
There won't be any
For the
red
boys.
tape. Things are going to move very quickly. Up in the coming weeks, we'll have it all very conclusive, but the actual deal is a very conclusive one. We think just about everything's been approved. So good for both countries, and we'll also receive new market access for American chemicals, machinery, and many other industrial products that weren't allowed, and they'll end up getting products that they'll be able to price, and if they like them better and we make great products, they'll be buying those products, but they were not available in the UK. Furthermore, in a historic step, the deal includes plans that will bring the United Kingdom into the economic security alignment with the United States. That's the first of its kind. So we have a big economic security blanket, and that's very important.
Candle of doom and despair, yeah, I see it.
We feel very, very comfortable with that because it's been a great ally, truly one of our great allies.
I still think it'll reverse and pump, but
our greatest ally. I don't want to insult people by saying that, but I can say it's certainly one of our greatest, and right at the top. And they're the first one we're talking about.
It's a good headset, bro.
By the way, we have many meetings planned today and tomorrow, and every country wants to be making deals. And we have a meeting, as you know, Scott will be going over to Switzerland on Saturday, and that'll be very, very interesting.
I don't trade crypto, bro.
Deal very badly too. Both countries have agreed that the economic security is national.
Did bro just take the
UK? We'll be working together as allies to ensure that we have a strong industrial base, appropriate export controls, and protections for key technologies.
I don't invest in crypto, bro. So I don't know.
Steel is a big factor. Both countries will become stronger with steel and things necessary for military. You know, we used to build ships and other things literally at a level that nobody's ever seen, and we've eased up, and I would say that the UK certainly eased up, but now we're going to be uneasing both, and we work together. Once again, I want to thank Prime Minister Starmer. He's been terrific for his partnership in this matter. The special relationship and external bond, it's really an external and an internal bond between our two countries will soon be stronger than ever before, and we really do. We have a great relationship. I want to just say that the representatives of UK have been so professional, and it's been an honor doing business with all of them, and in particular the Prime Minister. And I'd like to introduce him now to say a few words. Mr. Prime Minister, please take it away.
Thank you, Mr. President, Donald, and this is a really fantastic, historic day in which we can announce this deal
between boring, bro.
Two great countries, and I think it's a real tribute to the history that we have of working so closely together.
Bro's on the phone?
I pay tribute, Donald, to your...
Alright, bro, I don't think I want to watch this. Well, Trump, I think in the future if Trump's speaking, I'm just not gonna trade my funded, bro. Or I'll just trade the next session. I don't know. Maybe I'm just touching this bias a little too hard, but in my opinion, man. Oh yeah, shoot. I'm already getting flagged for streaming the Trump shit. My bad. My bad. It was just a little. On the good news is, I think we're up like another 2% on the live account. Oh no, another 1%. But by the end of the day, it'll probably be 2% if I had to guess. Do we have a trade? I mean, I would look for long. I already took 2 losses. I don't want to take another one. Maybe the PM I'll try, but probably not the best thing to do. Trade recap. I got long off first presentation after taking London lows. That failed. And I got long after we had a CISD here from the 4-hour bullish fair value gap. We got the order block. I took that. Saw some nice movement, but then aggressively came lower. In reality, it probably shouldn't have traded while Trump was on, that was the main issue, I think. It's best to just stay safe. Best to just stay safe. Like, I would have had to manage. The thing is, like, this loss also influenced my trade management here. I feel like I probably could have, trailed my stop here, but I kind of wanted to make more because I lost, I usually fall guilty of that, so. Is that what takes have any set? No, they don't, unfortunately. This was a classic model. This was a reversal model. To be fair, ES did reach our first objective, which was those equal highs. I believe it was here. But ES did make it up here, so technically the reversal model, did we get? I don't think we even got close. So no, I mean the model didn't play out, but I don't think it was the model. I think it was just me. It looks really good. I mean, it looks like we're going to age of lows. First trade was a classic model. Yeah, that's what I took it as. But I probably should have waited for the CISD to be safe. No, I mean, you could assume like buy side, sell side. It would be a classic model though, still. Yep, it was off London lows. Price hits your breaks even then dumps. Tough markets, tough markets. I mean, it could meet criteria for reversal, but if it's a reversal, then you have to wait for the CISD. Any rules you're following? Not letting FOMO. I mean, 2 losses is pretty much done for me. You just need to build it. You have to accept the risk. That's probably what it all comes down to. Like truly accepting the risk. Understand when you put the trade on, it may lose. It doesn't have to feel good. Well, if it doesn't feel good, then you haven't really accepted the risk. Accepting the risk is like truly accepting it. Like it doesn't affect you, doesn't leave any scar. Like you truly, like losing a demo trade. or losing a game of rock, paper, scissors. Why does that matter? It matters because ES reached my first objective. So we put in an SMT like this, and this was what I was like targeting as a first objective. I thought at minimum we would get here. How's this week been for you? It was good until today, and we took 2 losses, but we're around break even, so we're just under break even, like -1R. I'll post recap now. Well done, bro. I feel bummed out. I feel you, bro, but you got to get over that, because if you feel bummed out, then that's what's gonna affect your future trades. This was gonna affect your future trades. We didn't really have open, low, high, close. I mean, on the daily, I'm still bullish on the daily chart, but it doesn't look like we'll get it right now. So this is like the last level. So deep in discount now. Those sales from the city would have been generational. That was a really good. Yep, you were bearish. That was really good. Shall I tell you why I entered sell? It's okay, bro. Man, every time I think I understand SMT, I be wrong. Well, what don't you understand about SMT? No, we took 2 losses today. I really want not to create too much, but I'm just not done it long enough. Yeah, it takes time. Or you just have to risk less. Take care, Ray. The reversal from here? Yeah, man. We could have seen a reversal at any point. I pretty much bought every single retrace. You think we take Asia lows? I don't personally think so, but I haven't been reading the market too well today, so I don't want to risk less than 2 micros. Feel like I can't manage correctly with one. You can't manage correctly with 2, brother. If you're gonna trade 2 micros, I would really highly recommend you just take full TPs. Or if you are gonna partial, you're partialing at like 2R, 3R with a aggressively trailed stop loss. Don't partial 50% of your position at like 1R. It's gonna be really hard to be consistently profitable. Not trading today, not finding my model. Well done, bro. I don't want to. You will get there. Best thing to do is just move on the next day. Forget the previous day, no matter the outcome. Yeah, move on to the next trade, no matter the outcome. Yeah. It's not even a reset. It's just like flow state. Just you can't get attached. It's hard though. It definitely is hard. But now I gotta go to work with my bum ass coworkers after losing. That's a tough one. I ain't gonna lie, that's a tough one. Back to back. It's okay, bro. Just think about it. Every time you go to work, that's like 1 or 2 evals. I remember I used to spill my heart out when I tilled. Not even out here, big value was consuming my day. Yep. Prob talk over, then we get bullish. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Have you tried Tradeify? I did try them once. They had a discount. I blew my account pretty quickly in like 2 trades, I think. It wasn't bad. I don't have much experience. I know a lot of people use them though, so let's buy every retrace until it's a reversal. That's what I'm saying, bro. What's the biggest downside to my fund of futures? The payout cap. I'm fully in 5 times 150k counts 10 micros. I'm fully in 5x 150k counts 10 micros. I wish you luck, brother. I'm just watching. I'm just watching. I'm just curious. I want to sit and watch it go higher if it does, just to prove to myself that I wasn't wrong. I probably should just leave though. Today's my rest day, so like I don't even know what to do. I don't want to go. I don't want to get off the charts. I have nothing better to do. I think the movement happened during lunch. Took one small loss already from longing at 10:14. Yeah, I can't find what their payout cap is. I think it's 1.5 for a starter. I mean, it depends what account you get with them. If you get the expert accounts, they're not that bad. It's a pretty good firm. The only thing is, if you are gonna get the expert account, and you might as well just get an alpha account or top step, probably even better than my fund of futures. I mean, no, I'm not gonna go live afternoon. I think movement happen. Yeah, it might happen later. Waiting for a nice breakable CFTC. Turns out it was just hopes and dreams. Show us the change in the state of delivery. On the 1 minute time frame, this is your CISD. Look for a book called Principles of Trading. That's so good. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just bought 4 books, so I'm definitely gonna have to read those 4 first. Probably do some more reading today. Yeah. How you hold your psychology? Just get used to losing. I still have a long ways to go though. I'm not perfect. It's easier when you're on live stream because I'm not gonna crash out. But I'm also more used to it. I've taken a lot of losses. I've come back from drawdown many times. You finish trading the zone? Nah, I'm actually restarting it now that I have the book. So I'm on page like 12. I'm pretty slow reader, man. But I will read some more today. Well, I think we'll just watch this. You ever just stream on the weekends to talk and shit? No, but I can. But probably not. I like taking the weekends off, like completely. Just come back fresh. And this will probably deliver higher, but who knows? We traded good. I'm not mad with how I traded. But honestly, I'm gonna be honest. If you're gonna get, there's really no point in getting an audiobook. In my opinion, you're just not gonna retain the value from the book. You might as well just not even read it. Lucky I couldn't tell how many people are watching me. It definitely does affect me. I have more than 300. It's not really about the quantity. It's just the fact that like when people are watching you trade, there's 2 things you struggle with. 2 things. One, you don't want to lose in front of those people. You can accept, like I can accept losing. It's no problem. But when you're losing in front of people, it's not as easy to accept. So what that does is it makes you a little bit hesitant to trade. That's one. The second thing trading in front of a lot of people does, so that's not wanting to lose. The second thing is, wait, what was it? So like wanting to put a trade in front of people, not like not you don't want to be too hesitant, and because like just like people are expecting you to take a trade. I'm not saying that should influence you, but when you're live, it's going to influence you at least a little bit, right? So everyone's here watching, just waiting for you to put on a trade, pretty much. Well, not everyone. Some people are just here to look at the levels, read price, learn a lesson or two. So it is tough. Alright, it's my time for the old job. Take care, bro. You just gotta read it, Cairo. Trust me, I hate reading too. Trust me, I hate read, bro. I hate it. It's so hard for me to just pick up a book and read, but I'm gonna try to force myself, bro. I actually think it's like almost essential at this point, and it really is such a good. Like Trading the Zone is such a good book. It really is. Like you're taking that from someone who I literally hate reading, bro. You make money from YouTube, barely, like $1 a stream, $5 a stream, maybe if it's a good one. I don't make much. Maybe like 100 a month. 5-minute breaker. The breaker would be all the way up here. I just trended. That's true, bro. I actually think when my life outside of trading is doing good, then I do better. Um, like I trade better. Well, boys, I'm probably gonna call it there. I'm gonna go make a smoothie. Might go for a swim today. Might trade the PM, although that may lead me to going on tilt, so I probably won't. Um, the only, nah, I don't know, I probably won't take anymore. I still believe in that bias, but like the thing is, I really should just probably let it go, you know? I personally still believe we move higher, but I probably should just let it go, you know? It's not good to, you tried your bias twice, it failed twice. Maybe it was just wrong timing, sure, but at some point you have to just let it go and be like, you know what, today I didn't read the market well, you know? I didn't. And in reality, I shouldn't even probably trade it today if I was being truly, sorry, this isn't previous month's high. Both Kumar, both. Oh, sorry, Sharma. I thought I knew someone named Kumar Sharma, so I called you Kumar. Wednesday. Even if buys the correct, go enjoy your day, brother. Marco will be here tomorrow. Exactly, brother. I don't think I'll take anything more, but if I did, what I would wait for, I don't know. Looks like we're about to get the 15-minute CISD. Probably the best trade that can form is if we form a 15-minute bullish fair value gap, trade back into it, and then you find a confirmation higher. That's my opinion, but who knows? I don't see a 15-minute inverse, but good luck, brother. What did you take? Took 2 longs. Both losses. Well, I appreciate everyone coming through. I'll see you guys live tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day of the week. Maybe we'll end off on a win, but we shall see. If you have any questions, let me know in the Discord. We'll try to run another giveaway soon, if possible. And I'll see you guys live tomorrow. I'm out. I'm gonna go enjoy the rest.